My patients are constantly asking for skincare product recommendations as well as ingredient recommendations that they can incorporate into their routines to help with the signs of aging. Now, it's not a problem to age, but who doesn't want to age a little more gracefully? So today I'm taking you through some of my favorite anti-aging skincare ingredients. I'm Dr. Sam Ellis, and I'm a board-certified dermatologist. I'm here to help you understand your skin and find skincare products that work for you. If you like what you see, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Before I get started, this video contains a partnership with Shiseido, and I'm going to tell you all about their Ultimmune Power Infusing Concentrate in just a bit. Discussing anti-aging in skincare can always be a little bit problematic because I never want to send the message that your skin shouldn't age. That is a natural process that's going to happen over time, but there are ingredients we can incorporate into our skincare routines to do so a little more optimally. And rather thinking about it as not letting your skin age, I would reframe it as giving yourself the opportunity to have the healthiest skin possible. Without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to start with antioxidants because this is a very broad category of skincare ingredients, but they mainly serve a protective role in the skin. Antioxidants mainly exert their protective effects by neutralizing a specific molecule in the skin called a free radical. Any stressor to the skin, whether that's UV light or pollution, or even just the normal metabolic processes that our cells go through on a day-to-day basis, can generate these free radicals, these very unstable molecules that when they are unneutralized can bump around and damage certain cellular structures and other structures in the skin like collagen and elastin. So if you use an antioxidant that helps neutralize these free radicals, the chance that these free radicals cause excess damage in the skin goes way down. Aside from this protective role, different antioxidants can help with other skin aging concerns, whether that's increasing your collagen production or decreasing excess pigment formation or helping hydrate the skin. So you want to pick and choose the antioxidants you incorporate in your skincare routine based on your ultimate skin goals. By far and away, the most popular and probably most well-researched antioxidant in skincare is vitamin C, specifically L-ascorbic acid, and then the vitamin C derivatives. Of course, it has this antioxidant protective ability, but it has also been shown to brighten the skin and lighten dark spots when used consistently over time, as well as stimulate collagen. Niacinamide, also known as vitamin B3, is also a very popular antioxidant for its ability to brighten the skin, improve texture and tone, as well as to fortify the skin barrier. Other antioxidants that are gaining popularity in skincare include things like resveratrol and other polyphenols, as well as vitamin E, which is not only an antioxidant on its own, but also helps stabilize other antioxidants like vitamin C. When it comes to actually choosing a skincare product that has antioxidants, it's not just about the ingredient label, it's also about whether or not that formula has proven to be effective. And although not every skincare product is going to have some type of clinical trial or clinical data to show its efficacy, I always think that is a really nice bonus, especially with antioxidant products. One of the most popular and iconic antioxidant serums is Shiseido's Ultimmune Power Infusing Concentrate. This antioxidant serum has been shown to boost skin's radiance in just 3 days, as well as increase skin hydration and fortify the skin barrier. It's also recently been reformulated to include fermented roselle extract and heartleaf extract, which are two powerhouse ingredients that have been shown to increase skin's water retention, as well as strengthen the skin and soothe it. I love the texture of this product. It feels silky as I apply it, and it absorbs into the skin quickly so that you can then easily move on with the other steps in your skincare routine. I like to use this product in the morning and at night after I cleanse my skin and while my skin is still damp. I use about 2 pumps and smooth it over my face and neck. I always follow that with moisturizer and of course sunscreen during the daytime. I think I've always been drawn to Shiseido products even before I was a dermatologist because I know that not only do they put a lot of research and development into making super effective products, but their products are just so cosmetically elegant. I've been using this antioxidant serum now for definitely over a month, and it's just something I'm excited to incorporate into my routine. It goes on lightweight, it layers well with my other products, it smells amazing. I just find that half the battle of finding a good skincare regimen that you like to do, that works for you, is finding products that you actually enjoy using too. So I think if you're trying to up your anti-aging skincare regimen and you want to incorporate antioxidants, but you also want to incorporate a multitasking serum that helps with other things like hydration and skin resilience, incorporating this serum is definitely worth a shot. Another super popular antioxidant serum, but one that contains completely different antioxidants from the Shiseido concentrate, is SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic. Now, I have talked about this antioxidant serum a lot on this channel channel before, so I won't go into too much detail, but this essentially is comprised of 3 main antioxidants: vitamin C in the form of L-ascorbic acid, which is the most studied form of vitamin C in skincare and has been shown to be highly effective at not only protecting the skin, but also generating new collagen and helping with pigmentation problems. It also has vitamin E and ferulic acid, which have their own unique antioxidant properties and also help to stabilize the L-ascorbic acid in this formulation. Even though I love this antioxidant serum and it's one of my holy grails, it can be cost prohibitive for some people, and it also has this very meaty or hot doggy smell that can be very off-putting for a lot of people, understandably, and it might be a good reason to explore other products that have other types of antioxidants in them. All right, enough about antioxidants. Let's move on to one of my all-time favorite skincare anti-aging ingredients, retinoids. Simply put, retinoids are amazing. This is a very well-studied group of vitamin A-derived molecules. There are some that are available in prescription formulations and some that are available over the counter, but they help with skin aging in so many different ways. This is not even an exhaustive list, but they increase collagen stimulation. So as our body gets older, and as our skin gets older, it doesn't feel as inclined to make new collagen. So we need to stimulate it in some way, and retinoids help do that. It also decreases the breakdown of collagen. So our body is naturally breaking down collagen, not only in our skin, but in our bones and other organs that contain collagen throughout the duration of our life. So anything that we can be doing to prevent excess breakdown of collagen is also going to be really helpful in fighting signs of aging. Retinoids also help reduce signs of irregular pigmentation, and they increase cell turnover to make our skin look more glowy and more dewy and just more refreshed. Whenever I talk about retinoids on my Instagram or on my YouTube channel, I always get a few questions about what is the right age to start incorporating a retinoid for its anti-aging purposes. Because remember, retinoids also help fight acne, so there's tons of teenagers and even preteens that use retinoids for an alternative purpose. But I would say whenever you feel ready to start having a significant anti-aging routine, that's a good time to incorporate them. For a lot of people, that's in their mid to late 20s or their early 30s when they first start to see the signs of skin aging, like irregular pigmentation or fine lines. However, if you're watching this right now and you're in your 50s or 60s or 70s, it's also not too late to start incorporating retinoids. They always have a benefit. When it comes to specific retinoid containing products, there are so many good ones out there. Of course, there's prescription tretinoin, also known as Retin-A, but you don't have to start there, and you might not even ever need that kind of retinoid to get the anti-aging effects that you want. So a lot of people come into my office and they're like, please give me a prescription for tretinoin. I've never used a retinoid before and I just want to go all in. That's fine. You might have a lot of irritation when you first start. And because the benefits of using a retinoid are over consistent months and years and decades of use, it's okay to start with a retinol or another retinoid derivative first and work your way up. For over-the-counter retinoids, I really like the Skin Medica Age Defense Retinol Complex. This actually comes in a variety of strengths, so you can start with a lower potency form of retinol and sort of work your way up as your skin tolerates it. So that's a gentler way to introduce your skin to this powerhouse anti-aging ingredient. Another over-the-counter retinoid product that I really like is the Maelove Moonlight Retinal Super Serum. So this serum uses something called retinaldehyde rather than retinol, which is one of the more common molecules found in over-the-counter retinoids. And retinaldehyde is a little bit more potent than retinol because when retinol is incorporated into the skin, it has to undergo 2 conversion steps to become its most active form, whereas retinal or retinaldehyde only has to undergo 1 conversion step to become its most active form. This serum also contains niacinamide, so an antioxidant, and it has ceramides, which help make it a little bit more hydrating and protective of the skin barrier. So we've discussed antioxidants, we've gone over retinoids. The next category of anti-aging skincare ingredients is exfoliants. Now, not all exfoliants are anti-aging, or they might have a temporary anti-aging effect by buffing away that dull cell surface layer on the outside of your skin, but I'm talking about chemical exfoliants that create molecular change within your skin that's truly anti-aging in the long term. The chemical exfoliant that has the most data behind it in terms of its anti-aging abilities is glycolic acid, and this falls under the category of alpha hydroxy acids. Other hydroxy acids include mandelic acid and lactic acid, but the reason glycolic acid is particularly potent and particularly special is because it's a smaller molecule and it's able to penetrate deeper into the skin. This in turn not only allows it to exfoliate off dead skin cell layers, but it also stimulates a particular cell within the skin called the fibroblast, which then leads to the generation of new collagen. I do perform glycolic acid peels that are quite strong within my practice to help people with a variety of skin concerns, but you can also find excellent over-the-counter skincare products that have glycolic acid in them as well. I really like the Sunday Riley Good Genes glycolic acid treatment, but for some people that's going to be a little too potent and a little too irritating, so there's also the Good Genes all-in-one lactic acid treatment. So I would say if you have sensitive skin or you're just starting in on your exfoliation journey, start with something that has mandelic or lactic acid and then work your way up to glycolic acid if you want to push it a little more. There's another category of chemical exfoliants called polyhydroxy acids that can also help the skin fight the signs of aging. Polyhydroxy acids not only help hydrate the skin, which I think they're incredible at, they also exfoliate the skin very gently, and they help combat a process in the skin called glycation. And glycation is when certain sugar molecules attach to your collagen and cause it to degenerate prematurely. So if you're able to protect your collagen with something like a polyhydroxy acid, it's going to have an anti-aging effect. The most common polyhydroxy acids used in skincare are gluconolactone, galactose, and lactobionic acid, and usually it's some combination of these particular molecules that are found in most products. I really like polyhydroxy acids for those with very dry and or sensitive skin. Also, sometimes I have parents ask me like, what's a good skincare product that I can give to my teenager that's more than just like a moisturizer or a sunscreen? And I think if you want to give them a little bit of oomph, but not have them overdo it with their skin, a polyhydroxy acid product is the way to go. Naturium makes a really great 12% PHA topical solution. Full disclosure, I am on the medical advisory board for Naturium, but I think this product is a great, gentle exfoliant, especially for those who are a little bit nervous about incorporating a more intense exfoliant into their skincare. Another category of anti-aging skincare ingredients should include pigment correctors, because having aged skin or skin that looks prematurely aged is not just about dullness or fine lines or wrinkles, it's also about irregular or mottled pigmentation, and some of that can be addressed with topical skincare. Some of the anti-aging ingredients I've already talked about happen to also be pigment correctors. So things like vitamin C and retinoids and chemical exfoliants can all help with the overproduction of pigment in the skin or the irregular production of pigment in the skin. But I'm going to add a few others. And one thing you may notice is that a lot of pigment correcting products contain more than one pigment correcting ingredient. And generally this is because pigmentation is an incredibly difficult problem to tackle in the skin. And so oftentimes more than one agent will be incorporated so that you're addressing pigmentation via multiple mechanisms. Other pigment correcting ingredients that I haven't mentioned yet include things like tranexamic acid, kojic acid, azelaic acid, niacinamide, licorice root extract, arbutin. So there are quite a few. If you're going the prescription medication route, I think prescription azelaic acid in 15% or 20% form is probably the most effective way to incorporate azelaic acid, but there are over-the-counter versions that are 10% or less. There's also an ingredient called hydroquinone, which is probably the gold standard when it comes to fighting irregular pigmentation, but you do need a prescription for that. When it comes to over-the-counter formulations, the Murad Rapid Dark Spot Correcting Serum is a cult favorite. It uses glycolic acid as well as resorcinol and tranexamic acid to combat irregular pigment. If you really enjoy having a toner in your skincare regimen, the Good Molecules Niacinamide Brightening Toner might be a good one to try if you're struggling with pigmentation, because it not only has niacinamide in it, but it also has arbutin and licorice root extract, as well as a vitamin C derivative. Some of my followers also mentioned that they have had a lot of success with the Faded Serum, which is for dark spots and discoloration, and it has niacinamide, tranexamic acid, and azelaic acid. Moving on from pigmentation correction, the next anti-aging group of ingredients I want to discuss are peptides and growth factors. There are definitely a wide variety of peptides and growth factors available on the skincare market, but they are not all created equal, and they really do have variable levels of evidence in terms of their efficacy, especially when it comes to anti-aging. Two of the better studied anti-aging peptides used in skincare are matrixyl and GHK. These are both what we call signaling peptides, so they signal the skin to create something new. And in this case, it's new collagen and new elastin. By creating new collagen and new elastin in the skin, you're going to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and also just make the skin quality better overall. When patients ask me for an affordable or approachable way to start incorporating effective peptides into their anti-aging skincare routine, I will often recommend the Timeless Matrixyl 6 Synth Serum. I find that this product incorporates very well into a skincare routine, and it's very gentle, so you can use it on the neck and the décolleté and the back of the hands and just any other place on your body where you're thinking, I would like to be aging a little more slowly here. We should also talk a little bit about growth factors. Similar to how all peptides are not created equal, all growth factor products are not created equal. I think the most popular growth factor product, and for good reason, is the one by Skin Medica, their TNS Advanced Serum. I mean, this product has great data behind it, but it's also a big investment. This product has actually been shown to lift sagging skin, and there's not a lot out there that can help with increased skin laxity and skin sagging when it comes to skincare. And I think that's why a lot of people gravitate towards it, is because of its tightening abilities. When it comes to more spendy skincare items like this, I'm never going to be able to tell you, is it worth it or not? Which is often what I get asked when I talk about products that are a little more of an investment. But if your skin really bothers you, if you are trying to do the most for anti-aging and you are already investing in the right procedures and all the other topical skincare products for anti-aging, go for it. And last, but certainly not least, when it comes to anti-aging skincare ingredients, you knew this was coming. It's sunscreen. Honestly, you should not even bother with other anti-aging skincare unless you are using sunscreen consistently in your skincare routine. Sun protection is what is going to protect you the most from premature skin aging. So it's an absolute must incorporate, gotta do it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, I can imagine you getting to the end of this video and thinking, that's a little bit overwhelming. That is a lot of options in terms of what to incorporate into my skincare routine and where do I even begin? I would say that my core 3 categories of what I talked about are antioxidant, retinoid, sunscreen. Start with that trio. And once those are incorporated into your skincare routine and you feel like you want a little more oomph, or you want to start experimenting with other categories like exfoliating acids or peptides or other things like that, that's the point to do it. You absolutely do not need to incorporate all of these things. You can incorporate none of them except sunscreen. Just know that everyone's going to be on a different anti-aging skincare journey. Some people are going to hear the word anti-aging and just cringe so hard that they're going to click away from this video. So they probably aren't here at the end with us. But it's just a way for me to give you options, and then you can be in the driver's seat in determining what you actually want to do for you and your skin. What anti-aging skincare products have you seen results with? Put it in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.